Good morning, this is Elpo's Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for this new week. Today we have Tuesday. Today I will read for Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio. And this reading here now is for Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpio. This is a kind of unusual reading since I'm going into the fortune telling. With the deck, The Magic Art of Fortune Telling, I go into the spells to raise hell, and we also use the Zodiac signs from astrology. One card relating to the profile and one card relating to a ritual for that particular Zodiac sign. And the reading starts with the Magic Art of Fortune Telling deck. Out for Scorpio came the third eye. And the third eye is our invisible eye that allows us to see into the inner realms and then unlocks our higher consciousness. In the New Age spirituality, the third eye also symbolizes the state of enlightenment. It is when our third eye is open that we can see visions of the future and we gain spiritual knowledge to understand our past and our future. The stronger that third eye becomes, the better we can observe the auras and even have out of the body experiences. And while the third eye is invisible, it is thought to be located in the middle of the forehead, above the space between our eyebrows. It is also referred to as the Aina, the brow chakra, and the pineal eye. It is important to remember that as you are opening your third eye, you must balance all of your other chakras, because too much energy going to your third eye can overwhelm you and lead you to fall for delusions. So the third eye needs to be in balance. The second card is from the deck Spells to Raise Hell. That one for you that came out, the card is Beauty Ritual called Guacamole. And it is a kitchen witchery, so you need to go in your kitchen to do it. And you need an avocado, you need a chef's knife, you need a soup spoon, you need a bowl, you need a half tomato, speeded and chopped, you need a serrano shile, that is minced. You need 2 tablespoons minced red onion, 1 tablespoon chopped cilantro, 1 tablespoon fresh lime juice, some kosher salt, and some black pepper. Also a fork, and if you like, some chips that you use for the serving of the guacamole. And I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Now everybody can make that one. And it continues saying that start by enchanting the avocado. Use the knife to slice it in half while saying what you want to happen, such as, I want to feel radiant, or I want others to notice how beautiful I really am. Then remove and reserve the pit of this avocado. Slice the avocado flesh in the skin and use the spoon to scoop it out from the skin into the bowl. Add the tomato, the serrano, the onion, cilantro, and the lime juice, and season everything with salt and pepper. Then mix it with the fork while repeating your enchantments. I want to feel radiant, or I want others to notice how beautiful I really am. Eat the guacamole with whatever chips you take to eat here to make you feel like a babe. And when you have finished the guacamole, then wash and dry the pit of the avocado and carry that pit with you for 1 week to keep the gorgeous vibes going. The gorgeous vibes that make you feel beautiful. And then the avocado is said to be a very feminine fruit associated with the goddess Venus and the element of water, both of which make it useful in the spells pertaining to love as well as beauty. I liked that card a lot, the beauty ritual called Guacamole. Now we go to the Illuminated Tarot deck. And out for you came the Three of Hearts. Also the Three of Cups in the traditional tarot decks. And the Three of Hearts is relating to a party or a celebration coming up for you. Playful happiness and celebration, they come together here to socialize and to have lots of fun. Positive change is on the horizon for you, and you are revitalized and you are full of hope. The next deck is the Golden Future Oracle deck. It is a very unusual deck because it speaks of a future that is not yet here. And so the guidebook is asking, what is a golden age? A golden age is when every person, animal, tree, plant, and the land itself radiates a golden aura. Gold is the color of love and wisdom, so a golden age is a time to come that is the time of peace, harmony, and abundance, and everyone will cooperate for the highest good. In this coming golden age, the air and water, they will be pure, and there will be nutritious food for everyone. New spiritual technology will support the people here on earth, providing limitless ecological and free power. In fifth dimensional consciousness, everything we need will come to us automatically and effortlessly, and we will all be attuned to the spiritual world. And the card that came out for you, Scorpio, is the blueprint for 5D humanity, saying to remember your gifts and your powers. The fifth dimensional paradigm embraces love, cooperation, peace, harmlessness, service, inclusivity, and acting for the highest good. These qualities, they will allow the golden age to blossom. We will see a jump shift in our consciousness as the sixth root race of humanity then is emerging. It is heralding another spurt of human evolution. The gifts and the powers that are encoded into our 12 strands of DNA will all be available to us in that time. However, these can only be activated when our planet is purified. It is currently undergoing purification, and when the waters are clear, the air is clean, the land is cleansed, and the people all have their 12 fifth dimensional chakras awakened and operational, then the process of transformation will start. Telepathy, telekinesis, manifestation, clairvoyance, clairaudience, teleportation, levitation, regeneration, self-healing, total recall of our social journeys, total recall of our soul journeys and powers. They are beyond our conception with all, and they will all be commonplace then. So act as if it is already here, this new golden future. The guidance here is to connect with the great Lord El Morya, who originates from Mercury. He has now become the Manu, the perfected human representation of the sixth root race of humanity, to prepare us for this golden future. His cells, chakras, and energy fields, they hold the keys and the codes of the people that we are to become. He has unimaginable gifts and powers. So El Morya, or Manu, invites you to bring in your 12 chakras and consciously practice love, peace, joy, gratitude, and acceptance until they become your habit. Watch your thoughts and emotions and make sure that they are loving and positive. These are the first steps to encouraging your strands of DNA to uncoil, to stretch out, to relax, and to connect. Practice divine attunement in deep relaxation right down to your cells to enable your psychic gifts, spiritual powers, and to perfect the health to come forward. El Morya, or Manu, will be your light and will guide you. Now we come to the signs of the Zodiac card deck, and we start with the Scorpio profile. The ruling planet of Scorpio is Pluto. The element is water. The quality is fixed. Polarity is negative, feminine. And Scorpio is the ruler of the 8th house. It rules the taboos, sex, intimacy, death, and rebirth. The virtues of Scorpio, Scorpios are strong, determined, loyal, faithful, and intuitive. They have the capacity for regeneration, and they are resolute, powerful, emotional, persuasive. They can be cunning, and they often are outsiders. Flaws might be that they are a bit vindictive, controlling, a bit ruthless, distrustful. They can be jealous, temperamental, possessive, drastic, domineering, furious, manipulative, and sometimes they can be a bit vain. Famous Scorpios, they were Drake, Winona Ryder, Emma Stone, Joaquin Phoenix, Penn Badgley, and Björk, to name a few. Scorpio is a notorious sign, twisted, manipulative, and even a little sinister. Scorpios, they also have the greatest emotional depth of all zodiac signs, a high capacity for empathy, and an ability to rise from their ashes like the phoenix. Scorpio is the sign of deep transformation. They like to fully explore the complexity of the human soul. Life and death and the occult, they are subjects that will undoubtedly absorb any Scorpio to some degree. This is one of the fiercest signs, since sex, together with an exploration of the subconscious, the hidden, and the taboos, is one area in which Scorpios stand out. Their character is ensnaring and they are charismatic, but their charisma lies in the mysterious. So if you consider yourself a much lighter person than is described here, then look at your birth chart to see which signs instead dominate your sign. What I read here is the usual way a Scorpio sign is perceived. Now you can do the ritual for the Scorpio, that card that came out here, and it is called Let Go. All you need is a set of matches, a white candle, and some incense. And the method is, when a situation seems to overwhelm you, then strike a match, light the candle, and use the candle to light the incense, all in a safe place, like your home. And for the burning, use a safe dish. Contemplate the smoke and then think about what you want to let go of in your life. And when you are ready, then let the incense burn down and let tranquility take over your energies. And the last card is the Animal Wild Unknown Animal Spirit card. Out came the Whale. And the whale is about water energy. The whale is a desire to delve deeper, to find profound peace, and the whale relates also to ancient wisdom. The whale card represents profound emotional health and stability. The whale personalities, they are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched the whale personalities, gave them stability, strength, and a depth that is very rare in any person. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and of communication. We can depend on a whale personality when all else seems lost, and we can trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hours. When in balance, the whale card personality is calm, steady, and deeply passionate. When out of balance, the energy might be a bit heavy and might slip into some old storytelling. And to bring into balance both, do some regular self-care to become aware of the emotions surrounding you. That was the reading for you, Scorpio. I thank you very much for listening. Wishing you a beautiful day. Wishing you a successful week. Sending lots of love out to you. Take care and goodbye.